大家好，我是一名脑控受害者，我的名字叫梁小玲。我从2024年起被剥夺睡眠，要么突然犯困，要么半小时就通过高科技手段或噪音惊醒一次，或者快睡着状态被恶意惊醒，经常以各种噪音和攻击手段制造伤害，通过全方位的高科技隐形伤害和成熟的软暴力霸凌，有预谋的迫害，其恶毒阴损程度难以言说。甚至家里不是只有我遇到了，这是一个残害、谋杀、强制提取脑数据、神经数据、情绪数据以及身体上的各种数据，长年累月的伤害导致身体不可逆的损伤，耳鸣、脑鸣、器官受损，攻击心脏和头部等，辐射等，导致头疼、皮下出血、生病，还有很多人不相信，但这是真实存在的恶性现象。这是黑科技、高科技害人，全国30多个省受害者无数，大家可以去了解脑机接口。本人如果有任何方式的伤亡，都是脑控犯罪分子杀害的。希望国家尽快解救脑控受害者，查出害人的犯罪成员，让他们受到应有的制裁。
已经被写进了底层代码。麻省理工扔出一颗炸弹，全球首款可注射式脑芯片，不用开颅，胳膊上打一针，芯片顺着血液飘进大脑，72小时后扎根，开始捕捉你的神经信号。你以为脑机接口还停留在开颅，人家
抖音。
最后还是被坏人抓住了。
就是晚上老是做梦，经常做2个梦。
不止2个造梦，至少2个。我知道了，
至少2个梦。
人工造梦。有什么大病？
身上全电击了。
是有时候会电击了2条腿，有时候会电击2条胳膊，有时候会电击肚子。
你就在学校里面电击？
一次比一次强。
抖音。
家人们，我儿子出事了，我儿子跳楼了，家人们，被控制跳楼了。
不是跳不下，他让他不拿自己有记录，那不拿自己有记录。行了，在旁边等一下。
Part of a non-consensual human experimentation which uses highly advanced electronic technology without our informed consent or knowledge.
And I am also targeted, and this is my story. My name is Sandra Fields. I'm an architect, recipient of Who's Who of Women in America Achievement Award, and have run a successful business for over 28 years. My life and livelihood have been compromised for the last 11 years by being attacked by electromagnetic radiation torture and by organized stalking. Thousands of Americans are currently suffering from chemical, electromagnetic, psychological, and physical torture. Our servicemen, prisoners, and thousands of unknowing, innocent civilians are currently being lamed, tormented, and tortured as a result of military research, medical research, pharmaceutical research, physiological and psychological studies that have virtually destroyed participants' sanity, physical well-being, reputation, and privacy.
Dr. John Hall. My name is Dr. John Hall. I'm a medical doctor from Texas. As a physician, relative to some of what you're hearing today, in the community, we are seeing an alarming rate of complaints of use of electromagnetic weapons. Microwave auditory effects, silent sound spectrum, EEG cloning, which has taken the lab out of the laboratory and into the home. Most of these, from the research that we reviewed, can be done remotely. It seems to be more weapons research than medical research. I personally corresponded with upwards of 1,500 victims, all complaining of identical complaints from every state in the nation of being exposed to electromagnetic radiation, non-ionizing radiation for the use of cognitive control or behavior control. I've submitted a paper to you, and there's another paper submitted to each member from another physician in Kansas City, alluding to the same thing.
had received microwave harassment actually on and off for a number of years, where they were trying to project images of suicide and various states of basically emotional mood management. This was confirmed to me in 2001 by a contact at the National Security Agency. I'm not sure if he's retired at this point, but I talked to him recently. He worked in Communications Intelligence Division of NSA for 25 years this is right in the NSA. And he stated to me personally that my case fell within the realm of potential abuse in the agency that he was investigating. He basically also confirmed to me that what I experienced in terms of just the tip of the iceberg of part of my experiences with the emotional projection, he said that that was very common and that they were using microwaves because they had taken really advanced EEG images of people in different emotional states, mapped so that they can take those digital brainwave signatures, piggyback on a certain bandwidth of microwaves as a carrier wave, and they can target people worldwide without need for a local transmitter. He confirmed all that to me and said that they use satellite to target anybody they want, and it's a very common procedure within this portion of the NSA, which is horrendous that they actually let this going on. I've also made contact with many scientists over the years, underground scientists who used to work in various intelligence areas, who've also confirmed this and much more beyond technologies, where they use longitudinal electromagnetic wave technologies, technology that Tesla first developed.
My name is Derek Robinson, and I'm president of an organization called Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance. And I represent many of the people that are in this room today, as well as hundreds of those across the U.S., many thousands across the U.S. who are not in our organization, who are being targeted without their knowledge, as well as those worldwide, millions, thousands, speaking of thousands of people here in China who sent me their statement to give to you. Anyway, but what we want to express to you is that human experimentation by this government is happening today. That there are many thousands of people, whether they are realizing it or not, are being affected, who are suffering like these people here, who are suffering like those across this country. This is a widespread government program that is non-consensual, that is affecting many, many thousand, and it's growing daily. Non-consensual, federally funded human research programs are going on.
Go into the details, but I became what's called a targeted individual, and my life has changed unbelievably. Gang stalking, electromagnetic weapons, directed energy weapons.
These non-compliances are a grave, pre-planned, premeditated breach of international conventions and are intentional and heinous atrocities of war crimes against humanity, domestic terrorism, domestic espionage, and genocide, and other directed energies causing physical and mental pain, suffering, and trauma. These perpetrators torture victims.